is Stacey Robinson. I am going to demonstrate for you my very favorite feature of the BT Speak. When I was in college and towards the end of high school, I began using a Braille and Speak. By the time I got out of college, Braille and Speaks were not available anymore, and my Braille and Speak had an append mode on it, so that if you are, say, doing a research paper and you want to read notes and then comment about those notes, your notes would be at the top. And you would read your notes and then write your comments, and your comments would go to the very bottom of the file instead of going directly where your cursor happened to be. Because when using a speech device, it can be very hard to keep track of one's cursor. So I'm going to show you how append mode works. First, I'm going to create a file called Practice BRF. So I go into the Options menu.
Options menu, opened.
I hit F for File Browser.
Listing for Home Pie.
And C for Create.
Enter name. E, C. Practice BRF is open.
I have created a file called Practice BRF. And to find out what mode I am in, I am going to press WH chord, that is 156 plus space.
At line 1, in Practice BRF.
Okay, it doesn't give me a mode, so I will do an E chord for the editor menu.
Editor menu, opened.
And arrow down with .4 chord.
Save current file. Without close current file. Quit current file. Print current file. Switch to append or insert mode. Shortcut is A.
Switch to append or insert mode. Shortcut is A. So I'm going to press enter here.
Append mode.
Append mode is on. So I'm going to exit.
Editor menu, opened. At line 1, append mode on. Cursor tracking on. In Practice BRF.
Okay, that tells me I'm in append mode. So I will write a sentence or two. Hello, world. How
are you today?
Now, anything I write, no matter where my cursor is, will go to the bottom of this. So I'm going to go up to the top.
Top of file.
And check where I am again.
At line 1, append mode on. Cursor tracking on. In Practice BRF.
At line 1, append mode on. Cursor tracking on. That means it keeps track of your cursor. So if I want to make this work like a computer, I would press E chord.
Editor menu, opened.
And the letter A.
Editing Practice BRF file to unsaved changes.
And that did not do what I wanted it to do.
Editor menu, opened. Save, quit current file without
So
saving changes.
down,
Print current file.
I'm
Shortcut
going
is
down
switch to
to,
append or insert mode. Shortcut is
I'm using the arrows to go down to switch to insert or append mode. I'm going to press enter.
append mode.
It only gave me append mode. I want insert mode. I am now in insert mode, and I did it by moving down through the menu and pressing enter when I heard what I was looking for.
Top of file.
So now I am at the top of the file.
Hello world. Top of file. World. Hello.
I am on the word hello. At the beginning of the word, and I'm going to write my name to show you how insert mode works.
Stacey.
So then we have
Stacey, hello world.
Stacey at the top, and then hello world. And I'm going to read this with ER chord.
Stacey, hello world. How are you today?
Okay. If I don't want my name at the top, I would go to the editor menu with E chord.
Editor menu opened. Append mode.
Now append mode is on, and from here
Blank.
I am on a blank line. But if I want to write my name now, it will go at the end of the file. So I'm going to show you where the cursor is.
At line 3, append mode on. Cursor tracking on. In practice BRF.
Okay, it is at line 3 with append mode on. So I will write my name here.
Stacey.
Now let's see where my cursor is again.
Line 3, column 8, append mode on. Cursor tracking on. In practice BRF.
My cursor has not moved. If I want to see the text at the end of my file, I will do 4, 5, 6 chord.
End of file.
Now I will go up one line,
How are you today? Stacey.
and I went down one line. Stacey is underneath. How are you today? So this is how append mode works. And I find it extremely, extremely helpful because I don't have to worry about where my cursor is located. If I am writing in a journal, or if I am writing a poem, or taking notes, I can just turn on my device and get into a file and read or write without having to worry that I will insert text over text that I want to read. I write my comments and they appear at the bottom of the file.